recovery.
My bad ideas are fucking terrible and have nothing to do with recovery.
Yeah, and they suck.
Sure.
So
No,
the worst.
They don't suck.
They suck. They literally
No, I'm
do.
saying they're horrible
They
ideas.
suck
Yeah, they are
big
terrible.
fat dick.
You got your motivational
I
thing.
always
Are we
got
going to
my
use a
shit.
fucking clip?
Yeah, we'll play whatever clip you emailed me.
I mailed you 4.
We'll play the first one.
Play the heroin addict, bro.
Because
Because my day can meld to this guy today.
Always melding.
I had a.
I wanted to hear the Joker.
Okay.
We'll play both of them.
Play them both. Fuck it, dude.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fucking wing it. You suck anyway.
You suck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Socially Unacceptable But Sober podcast. My name is Dino. I am an alcoholic.
I'm Jonathan. I'm special.
Special ed. I'm Matt. I'm an alcoholic.
Special ed. How many tickets to go to Hawaii? $5. Yay. You guys remember that?
No.
You don't remember Crank Jokers or Prank Jokers?
No.
Pranksters?
Nah, it was a show on Comedy Central. They used to call up people and prank call them with puppets.
Oh,
It wasn't live people.
yeah.
Crank Yankers.
Crank
That's what it's
Yankers.
called,
That
Crank
sounds like a
Yankers.
great show.
Dumb shit.
So what's going on?
Fantastic, man.
How's everybody doing?
I'm fantastic. If I was any better, I would probably be twins. If I was any better,
Wow.
it'd be a crime.
Yes, that's true.
No.
That's true. No, it would be a crime if he was twins.
That would be a good. Not if he was any better. Better would.
I had a very interesting day, bro.
Yeah.
I actually got the opportunity.
Court?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I
Let's
got
hear
the
that.
opportunity to be inside of a courthouse today. We were, just supporting another fellow. And first case called. They opened the back door. So you know who's coming through that. Somebody with khakis, orange, or a gray sweatshirt, and shackles. And, I was ready for
No,
it.
not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but it was. He had khakis on, right? The first guy.
Yeah.
And he shackled up. Literally come out of that door, and I was like, ooh. Damn, bro. I'm like, thank you so much, man. I was sitting there going, thank you so much. Man, dude, and I just kept looking at their faces as they're coming out. You always got that one dude who comes out. He's all like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, the rest of them were just like, oh, God. And I
Well, you know why now?
I could hear the ankle.
The
ones.
court ride now is a bitch.
This one was Middletown.
No, but you got to be up at 4 in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, they transfer. It's fucking bullshit, bro. They
Oh,
started that years ago.
Yeah. It is a bitch, bro.
Before you would go to court from anywhere. Where you stayed, you would go to court.
Right.
Now they transfer you to the county.
And you stay.
And then you wait at the county
Right.
to get picked up to go to court.
Yeah.
Then you go back to the county and get some bullshit dinner and then wait for hours for them to fucking come back and pick you up to bring you to where you go.
It's unbelievable how they treat these
Long
fucking
day.
criminals
Yeah.
now,
But, hey, listen,
huh? Exactly, right.
at the end of the day, man,
Exactly.
yeah,
Dude, I was real grateful, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, going in there, take off my belt, pass through the thing, and it's like walking up through that prosecutor line, and I'm like, man, I'm so happy I don't have to do this. I love the fact that I'm really grateful that I was asked to be supportive of this gentleman, and no doubt, you know what I mean? And but when that first dude came out, and you could hear the shackles hit,
Yeah.
I was like,
You know
I was
that-
sitting next to Mike, I was like, oh. I literally shivered, man. I was like, oh, man, dude. It's been a long time, man.
yeah, you know one of the things that I appreciate the most about situations like that? Whereas years ago, I don't know that I'd even be grateful, but let's just say I was pleasantly happy. But it wasn't because I was doing the right thing and I was no longer in that situation. I was laughing at the poor bastard
Right.
that was in the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not like distancing myself like, oh, I'm better.
Right,
you know,
right.
and today there's
Today's
none
totally
of that, man.
different.
Today
Right.
I'm just so grateful. But man, that's why you hear me talk all the time, man. I keep the past so fresh
here,
in my
bro.
brain that I don't ever have to look for it.
Nah.
I don't, and that's why when things go on, I'm not getting the big reactions anymore.
Right.
Because you
If
could
I
pull from that gratitude.
I'm
really
on
quick.
it, man. I'm on it every day, all day, and it's like, you know, I was thinking, a lot of new people come in. You talk about it all the time. We're here for 4 minutes, and we're now we want to be mad because things still suck. Well, you know, I had someone bring up a question to me. It was a request for a show. And we've dabbled in it here and there on other shows because, you know, everything's the same.
Yeah.
Every show's the same.
Yeah.
So we've heard. But it's like, you know, how do you forgive yourself? And there's all types of things that can go into that. But, you know, at the end of the day, if I'm not putting in that internal work,
Right. Take some time. man. You
then
gotta do some
how the
work, man.
fuck would I expect to feel better?
Right.
You know, and I think that's the hang up. Like a lot of times, many times, I would show up and I would say, okay, I took the drink and the drugs away. Why? That should be,
Hello?
that's huge. That
Good
should
job. Good times.
Be, right.
Where you at?
Where's my pat on the back?
Yeah.
And the attaboys
Yeah.
and all that.
Attaboy.
And thinking that things should just get way better. Yeah. But you know what? They did.
Of course.
They did get way better. They did not. I didn't get everything I wanted though, or expected.
Right.
And that's when the work comes in. So to begin, you know, to be able to forget, I was a piece of shit out there.
Whew.
So that's a tall order for me to say, I need to learn how to forgive myself. There's much work that needs to be done on more on that than a lot of other things that come to the table as far as attempting to change my life.
It's probably the last person we think of too, is ourselves in terms of that, you know, amends shit and like all that that forgiveness.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times I used to use that as a manipulation tool.
Sure.
To say,
Anything
oh man,
I
you know, I shit on you because I don't know how to
like
forgive myself.
Yeah.
I don't love myself. So, you know, and that's the thing about it, man, is that this is so, you know, they do say it's cunning, baffling, and powerful. And the disease wants to manipulate me as much as I want to manipulate you. You know, and I think that, you know, when you walk around with unrealistic expectations, unrealistic things.
Even expectations at all.
Right.
Premeditated resentments.
Right.
There you go, John. Nailed it. Damn, bro.
Count it. How did it go?
I didn't even hear no rim on that one. That was nothing but net, bro. But yeah, dude, it was you know, more than usual, and I didn't think it was possible, but I do have those days, more gratitude than usual.
Sure.
For sure. You know what I mean? Just pulling up to it, going into it, going through the metal detectors,
All that.
the prosecutor line, all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
the shackles I was just like, dude, thank you so much
Did you-
for giving me one more shot, bro.
Did you get to speak or like? Be
I didn't
a
have
character?
to. I didn't
Oh.
have to. One of us did.
Oh, good.
One of us was able to go up there. And I told him, I was like, dude, if this is what we need, this is what we need. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
How many people went? I don't understand.
3 of us went. 3 of us went.
3 for one guy, or
one
one
guy.
guy and 2 other guys?
No, 3 for one guy. 3 for one guy. And
He's locked up?
No.
Oh.
No. The first one I think helped a lot, man, and I'm pretty sure it was hard to hear her, the judge, and she's like, I'm good I'm ready to move on with this, you know, I'm pretty good,
Ready to rule.
ready to rule, man, and it was sentencing. Today was sentencing day, you know.
All right.
So yeah, man, I mean, you know, another gift, bro. I mean,
He came off?
came off, bro. You know what I mean? You know, this is not a get out of jail free card. You
No.
know what I mean? This is just another chance. You know what I mean? And we all deserve that. You know, and it was not. I don't want to say an old one. It didn't happen forever ago, but it happened a while ago. You know what I mean?
I don't like that word.
What's that?
Deserve.
Deserve?
I hate that word. I don't care how long I'm sober.
Yeah,
I don't use that word.
Because then deserves means, again, more resentments coming when I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about it is that we're constantly being blessed.
Yeah.
That's how I like to look at it.
Yeah.
I didn't get what I deserved, because if we got what we deserved,
I wouldn't be here
we'd be
right now.
fucked.
I'm
Murdered.
just happy I got what I got.
Right. So when things come my way now, I just know that I'm blessed for that.
Yeah.
I don't look at it as I got what I did. Yeah, I work hard. I get what I get because I work hard,
Yeah.
but I'm blessed, man. I'm allowed to do the thing that I love,
Get to.
and I get things for that. So, I don't. I'm. That's a word that scares me.
Dangerous.
Yeah, because I start patting myself on the back and shit, and I'm like,
Look at the great I am, man.
I deserve all this shit. Look at me.
It did. Again, gratitude starts off right away for me. I open my eyes and we're already winning, bro. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna jump right into my plan. But the text, did I share it with all of us? Yeah, I did. I shared it with all of us about the Common Core math with sobriety dates.
You didn't hear my answers?
No. Well, I heard a bunch of them. I was already heading out. I was trying to get ready to get out.
Fuck you. I was on fire
Wait.
with that shit this morning.
You were?
Yeah.
It was good.
But it was just another thing that I was just like, man, I used to do that too.
Yeah.
I haven't drank in 2 years.
Do
And
I know who this guy is?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
But it was just funny to see the math on it. You know
Dude,
what I mean? I
beginners-
was like,
Beginners
dude, is this
meeting
making sense to you at all? I want to be like, does that make sense to you, dude?
for beginners meetings for me for so long, it was like Russian roulette with what my sober date was going to be. I was like, what is believable? What do these guys want to hear?
Dude, one time I picked Bill W's sobriety date. I was like, I'll definitely stay sober if I pick that one. There's no doubt about it.
Definitely.
Oh, boy.
Definitely. What sounds good? Reasonable, respectable, but not outlandish.
Yeah, we don't want to go over the top. With it.
Yeah.
I was watching some videos earlier today. You read my shit?
Yeah.
And it was people basically like, on YouTube, people getting what they deserve type of shit.
Yeah.
It's all alcohol-induced behaviors, and like these cops are giving people multiple opportunities to walk away.
No,
and they want to push it, and I'm like,
it's crazy, dude.
man,
We were talking about that today too. Me and Michael. He was like, we were talking about a guy that goes with his camera in courthouses and
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, listen, man, like, yeah, you do have, that is your right. But
Yeah.
why though? Why do you have to push that envelope, bro?
Yeah.
Because right or wrong, you're still gonna get hemmed up, regardless if you're right or wrong. They tell you take it up with the judge.
Right.
That means you're still getting hemmed up.
yeah, you don't handle. Well, even listen, your opportunity to discuss your shit happens in court,
All
not
the time.
on the street.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Their job is one job only. That's what the judge is for. Their job is to do the rest of that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, this is my right.
Yeah, I love when
get
they
it.
know their
I get
rights.
it.
Yeah, they know their rights.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the show with people you know.
And once again, because everybody loves to say, man, we love it.
Yeah, I love
and
it.
We really appreciate what
Appreciate
you guys
it.
are doing.
Do it.
Well, then hit the fucking like button.
No, don't hit it.
Gently tap it.
Gently tap
Little
it.
tap-tap-a-roo.
Massage it.
Massage it. Whatever you gotta
Whatever.
do.
Just make sure that it acknowledges that you touched it.
Yeah. And then make additional accounts and use those accounts to like it.
Make fake people.
Yeah, just keep making them.
Gently hit that like button, subscribe, follow, share the show with people you know. If you got sobriety dates, let us know. We want to celebrate with you.
Wait a minute. You know what, though?
Yeah. I don't.
I don't know.
I did know, because 2 shows ago, Crystal had a date, and I put on a comment to her. I was like, not for nothing, but you should have put your date on there. Hint, hint. And she didn't.
Yeah.
So, Crystal,
Hint. Date.
just saying.
Date.
Yeah. If you need help, let us know. We got guys, man. And merch. We're back on the merch tip. We're trying to get that right. But we're not doing hats right now. We're not doing cups or none of that stuff for right now. We're just doing hoodies and t-shirts. It is summer, so get ready for some tank tops and some t-shirts, guys.
Yeah.
Give us a call. Get in touch with us. Let us know which ones you want, what's your size. And I think we're going to start reading some comments, man. We got some pretty decent comments this week, man. What we got?
We got our girl Nina, skater girl.
I don't even see these, man.
How do you not see
I
that?
don't fucking know, bro. I was just on our site. I didn't. Oh,
And you had the nerve to talk shit about
Talking
me a
shit.
couple of weeks ago.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I talk shit unbiased.
Fuck you.
Unprecedented shit.
Okay, happy 1 year podcast anniversary.
Yay.
Let's make it 2 years now, then 3. Nina, you're getting carried away, girl.
One day at a time here. One day at a time.
Love the pod. I guess that's the young people. I love the pod.
Love the pod,
Adding
baby.
the I is too much extra work.
I do.
Love the pod and think what you guys are doing is unique. This pod can truly help people, so don't give up. Thank you, Nina.
Thanks, Nina.
Nina.
I think I replied. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Nina. We appreciate you. Then we got, Alyssa's
Yo, with the
Alyssa's
essay,
last
though.
couple comments have been very fucking big.
But they're really good, though.
Healthy coping skills is taking your bat to the batting cage instead of the washing machine. I remember telling my seniors at the end of last school year a small part about what I was experiencing in my personal life. And I had one kid ask me how I managed to cope with it. What they didn't see were the nights that I just laid awake because I couldn't turn my brain off enough to sleep, or throwing myself into work because it was easier to just keep myself busy than to have to sit with my sadness. I do partially believe that the maturity aspect of being an adult is checking my shit at the door and doing what I need to do because life stops for no one.
That's right.
Tomorrow is always coming whether we want it to or not.
Word up.
But I also told him that it's so easy to take a negative situation and use it to justify destructive behaviors. It takes balls to channel those negative emotions into positive habits and start to confront your mindset. There were plenty of times I wanted to break everything around me, so I went to the cages and ripped dingers for an hour until I felt a little better. We choose our mindset. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. Thanks for the show, as always.
She also put adults in quotes. I like that part. I saw it. I was like, yeah, adults, yeah. And hit them dingers.
Dingers.
She means hitting the baseball with the bat. Just in case anybody
Yeah.
was like, what, doing some dingers?
Yeah, she's a ball player.
Yeah.
We
You
doing
could
some
tell.
dingers?
You could tell.
Then I commented, "You're the best, Alyssa. We appreciate your continued support and loyalty to the show." Then we got our boy Roy.
Right.
I don't know what happened.
Right, boy.
Roy.
Got to have the right tool for the task at hand. No need to bring a 25-pound sledgehammer to fine-tune some of my maladjustments. When in doubt, which tool in the toolbox to use, see God sponsor random fellow addicts.
Big time.
And then he double-dipped and he said, without hope, I cannot cope.
Damn.
Damn poet and didn't know it.
Oh, boy.
And then we got our boy Yankees 71707.
LD.
LD. Never had it so good.
Right
Thanking my higher power daily. Action, action, and more action. Dino, where the fuck is my... He meant to say shirt.
I know.
He said, where's my short? Homeboy can't afford to get no shorter.
It's coming, brother. We got you.
And I commented, and you... Who else commented? Is that you, Jonathan?
Yeah, dude. Fucking Empire DTF. Stay the fuck away from that.
Who?
Empire DTF.
What's that?
That's where I tried to get the transfers from, and I never got them.
Yeah.
So,
L Drizzle. That's why we fucks with you, Playboy.
yeah.
And then Jonathan with his little rant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks, guys, so much. We really appreciate comments. I know that there's a lot. So so how many views did we get on last week's?
60 fucking
64. We got 4 comments. You know what I mean? We want ideas from you guys. We are open as we can possibly get to fresh new ideas. Tell us what you want to talk about. Throw out some ideas, or what's the thing we try? Topics. Topics are always
topics
good.
are ideas.
If you're struggling with something, throw that out there.
We got almost 2,000 followers. You're going to tell me in the last week out of 2,000 people, not one of you motherfuckers got a sobriety date?
Yeah, that's true too, man.
Come on.
So help us out, man.
I'm trying to work on my swearing.
Help
and you
a brother
people are
Yeah,
not
he's
helping.
doing a
You're
good
not
job.
helping me.
Making
doing
it
a good
easy
job.
here. Not making it easy for
But
me.
again, Thank you for the comments. We really appreciate it. We love all you guys. Don't forget again, gently smash that like button. Don't forget to follow us. Hit the notification button so anytime one of our shorts comes up or another episode pops up, you can check that out. Share the show with people you know. Share this show with people you know. I know you know other people besides us three.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs I will not eat it with a fork.
Oh my gosh.
Sobriety days, we want to celebrate with you, man. That's really important.
Celebrate
to show other people, you know what I mean? That this is absolutely possible one day at a time. And if you need help, let us know. What do we got? We got some motivational stuff. We got some... What do we got?
Yeah, we got. We got some videos.
This guy sold me, man. He
sold me,
bro.
Sold. This guy looks like he's sold.
Well, the thing of it is, before we start with this guy, on my way here tonight, I go to the store, right? And there's a panhandler outside. You know what I mean? And
in my neighborhood,
right down the street.
God,
so
damn.
He said, "Hey, bro, can I? You got $1? I could get soda." He was eating some chips. I was like, "Nah, man. I don't carry cash, just cards." I was like, "Well, hold on a minute. I'll get you a soda." I get him a soda. I go outside. He's gone. You know what I mean? Dude's gone. I look. He's way up the street. I'm not gonna go in the other direction. But my thing is when I'll give these people some conversation, man. I mean, I know what it's like to be out there. I really do, man. And I really never minded talking to somebody who was trying to help me. I really didn't. I'd be like, yeah. But that their words would stick with me throughout the night. It would ruin my night. I would hate it and all that stuff. But then I see this video earlier on today, and I'm just like, man, the excuses, the reasons, it's just been a chock full of gratitude day for me. You know what I mean? Chock full, bro. You know what I mean?
Full of nuts.
I'm usually riding on the gratitude all day long. You know what I mean? Because
all day, 8 day.
All day, 8 day, son. But just today is just so much more. And I see this one, and I'm like, this dude doesn't even have any idea of a lot of things, man. Wait till you hear this guy. He gives you all the excuses in one wrapped up sentence.
Let's hear this.
I'm addicted to heroin, so that's basically why I can't get off the street. I ended up losing my job in the housing industry when
nice
the market
glasses.
went down, and I was addicted to painkillers. And when the painkillers got too expensive, I switched to heroin.
Makes sense.
And
economical.
Everything went downhill
Totally.
from there. I lost the apartment, the girl, the dog, and ended out in the street, which I basically gave everything up for heroin. So if anyone ever asks what it's like to shoot heroin, it's probably the only thing that'll get a man to give up money, job, family, pussy.
I don't know.
My problem is
I heard cocaine will do that.
So
too.
I just want to point out a few things here, right?
I heard.
So the dude literally said, I was addicted to pain pills.
Yeah.
Then I started doing dope because it was more expensive. And that's when everything went downhill. That's when he pinpointed that's when everything went downhill. Not that he was addicted to pain pills. And he was probably losing his job because of the pills. Right? And losing this and losing that. And then eventually he said, I gave it all up. But it's when we talk about the work that we do on ourselves, we get to the point where we can see why we actually did all this shit.
He didn't give shit up.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you getting to that? Because that's where you should have started off.
Right. He's and that's why he can't get off the street because he's on heroin.
Yeah.
Not how can I get off of heroin? What can I do to?
No, he's sold already. I can't. Get off the street.
He already talked to himself. But the funny part about the whole clip is when he pinpointed the time where this is when it started going down. It wasn't years ago when you started doing perk 30s and snorting them and all that shit.
No.
It's just, and that goes right along with the text message this morning. You know what I mean? And that goes right along with a couple of things I heard in the prosecutor line today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've been this person for years. You know how you try to make the other person in line with you give you a innocent verdict?
Yeah.
You know what
Co-sign
I mean?
my shit.
Co-sign my shit, man. Somebody help me out. Somebody listen to me and agree that I'm innocent.
Listen, man.
Man, check it out, man.
Did me wrong,
this
man.
bitch called the cops. I mean, for nothing, bro. For nothing. You know what I mean? It's just oh my God.
But you assaulted her. But you should have heard what she said to me, though.
Yeah.
Yo, she said I was just like my dad, man. And then she pushed me out of the house. So whoop their ass, bro. You ain't gonna put your hands on me. It's like, wow, man. Like, just gratitude today, man. I'm just so chock full
But
of
what
gratitude.
you just said ties into the same mentality as that guy.
Absolutely.
Nothing's my fault,
Nothing.
really, because it's other thing, drug, person, situation. Because I'm just good at pointing.
Yeah, deflection,
Matt,
man. Deflect
It
the
really,
shit.
I pinpointed a time where it started going downhill. It was when I started smoking crack. It wasn't when I started drinking.
I pinpointed the time when it started going bad. I was about 6.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's just like,
fuck.
Yeah.
it's like if you really, 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 really get down to the nitty gritty, man, it started going downhill
Way
a long
before that.
time
You know
ago.
before
something,
that.
bro? You know something?
Self-esteem class in 4th grade for me. Yeah. That should have been.
I remember you were talking about that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, this happy, joyous, and free banter. I never used that word in my life. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
You saw your opportunity, you took it.
Boom, I hit it.
Slayed that bitch.
But we only get that because we've accepted that it's not because of the heroin. And it's me.
Yes.
The problem lies within me.
Yeah.
So if I do the work on me, I then have the opportunity to turn it around.
And to see that this happened long before
Yeah,
heroin.
that's
came.
what I mean.
And my man's got some fucking nice gold framed glasses right there.
Yeah,
That'll probably-
lowrider.
I
playing
thought,
in the
dude, at
background.
first I thought it
that'll
was Jeffrey
probably-
Dahmer, dude.
Yeah, those glasses could go for a bundle right there. I might get a bag or
But
two
dude,
out of them.
like
But you got to see anyway.
it's amazing how like like I hear the guy
Yeah,
and something makes sense to me.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I've been this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been there. So there for the grace of God goes I again. You know what I mean? Because I've been that guy. It went downhill because of this. It started because she called the cops on me. And it started here and it started here. And that's why I love when somebody love it when somebody asks me for $1 outside of a convenience store, because
Everybody.
this is my opportunity. Maybe, just maybe, the dude his perspective is so shot that maybe he needs help to go through from today. Let's just take a little ride back further and then take a little ride back further and figure out maybe you're the problem, bro. Maybe, if you want some help, here's my number. We'll hook you up and all that stuff. And you're the issue. You know what I mean? So other than that, your dad got a free Pepsi today.
yeah.
so.
Fuck yeah, Dad. Fuck yeah.
Your dad got the Pepsi, but it's just like, I feel like it is my obligation that when somebody that I feel that is a hand reaching out. Like he might not say, "Hey man, I need help," but asking for $1 because you're starving and you're thirsty and you want to get a drink and you're trying to accumulate dollars. I think that's some form of a way of saying, I need some help, man. You know what I mean? So I take the time and I hear this guy, oh, you just kicked Jonathan right out.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
all fucked up now. Am I still in there?
No, wait a minute.
You good?
I'm good.
Fuck up, Dino. Perfect.
Perfect.
Nice. You're perfect.
Just made it better, actually.
That's what I did. That's what I do.
Dude, I would have turned tail and fucking run if I had to listen to you when I was out there. I remember panhandling at a fucking. I would have been like this. Fuck. You know what? If so, now I gotta listen to you. $10. Come on,
Dude.
cough it up.
I'd rather
out,
kick a door
bro.
in, dude. I never had the patience to sit around.
I did it once. I never told you that story?
No.
I was in Florida when I was on the run.
They gave you money. You got money?
No. That's a time for another. That's a story.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that. I ain't listening to no preach. Just give me some. You got some money?
I
No?
didn't do
Let's
that.
keep
I
it
just
moving.
robbed.
Yeah.
Like I used to. Listen, that used to make me feel superior.
Yeah.
So a panhandle.
Because you ain't got to do that.
That's fucking
Get some balls, bro.
stupid.
Kick into the fucking
Yeah,
door.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like what you said this morning. What did you say? Something about dress something? I said, fuck that. Like
dress like you hit a piss
wine
pants.
drunk with stained piss.
Yeah.
I
stained
said stay
pants.
classy.
Yeah.
That was like the reading the story we were reading the other night. The dude came out of jail and it was like a badge of honor. Now I got some fucking street
Yeah.
cred in me now.
Yeah.
Now he was a Micmac Indian.
Dude,
That's-
I'm not proud of anything
No.
up until July 9th, 2013.
Yeah.
I am not proud of any of it.
That
you
year
know
was
what I
the
mean?
hardest work I did, man. That first year of sobriety. Let me tell you
How
that.
how proud are you of it?
What?
How proud are you of this badge of
Say
honor
that 10 times fast.
God, how proud.
when you go to fill out a job application?
Right.
Right? How prouder of it are you?
Prouder.
Listen, this is my second Red
Prouder.
Bull tonight.
All right, let's get it.
on fire.
Chew that, Mike.
When somebody says, "Have you ever been convicted of a felony?" There's nothing to be proud of here, man. It's
Nah.
there's no being proud and being a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some dude who doesn't do shit with his life except burn everything down.
But there is power in owning it, man. Like
Yeah,
I am
of
not.
course.
Yeah, eventually.
you
right.
could own it, but if you
I'm
keep
an
doing
idiot,
this
bro.
stupid shit,
No,
what's
no,
the
no,
use
no.
of owning
Well, there's
it?
no power there. If I keep doing it, then I am an idiot. But if I can own it that I was, what?
No, dude, because I heard something last night. We heard something last night. I don't know if you heard it the way I heard it,
Oh, let's hear it.
but I've heard it so many times that you go to somebody will raise their hand and be like, I know that I have to start doing this.
Yes.
And you think that that's all you have to say?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could say it this week, next week, a month from now, a year from now. If you don't put those words into action, nothing changes.
Nothing.
And I see
That's
people
not
saying,
true.
Nothing.
That's not true.
Oh.
That's a
Oh.
fucking setup.
That's a fucking setup.
Changes how, though?
Worse.
It's
Exactly.
a lie.
Right. So,
There's
but,
no
but we're not
fucking-
looking for worse. You know what I mean?
Lie.
But that don't matter if we're looking for it.
True.
That's the work you're putting in that's going to get them results.
That's right.
We got an unwanted hype man in the room right now.
I know you lied.
I heard it last night again. Yeah, I know I got to get back on my
Yeah.
step work, and I really got it, and I
Yeah,
should,
yeah.
and I need to, and I probably.
Oh, yeah.
You know what we should
know what
be
I
able to do? We should have the right. We should. I want to put this in legislation.
Yes.
When someone says shit like that, you should be able to walk up to him and slap him with all 5 fucking
Passed.
fingers.
It's sold.
Right
His idea
across
from
the-
last week with the fucking slapping
Yeah.
machine.
Slapping.
Slapping.
Yeah.
Dude, and I've been that guy too, dude.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
All you need is your willingness to stay sober
You know-
and your fucking omission to take a slap to the face.
Sean M. used to say it all the time. I know what I got to do. Yeah. I just got to do it.
Just got to do
Yeah.
And then
Gotta
he
do it.
realized that
What
how
a light
fucking
bulb.
silly is that, you know?
Just got to do it.
Just got to. It's just do it.
But just saying it,
Do it.
doesn't mean you're doing it.
Right.
Like
Do it.
I feel like people just give themselves the lip service.
Do it.
And don't put the action into it. You're all right, man. You need more Red Bull? I'll give you mine.
Do it.
He definitely doesn't need more. But that brings us right back to the beginning of the show when I said when we walk in and we're new, we have these expectations because, hey, man, I gave up the drugs and the alcohol. That should make my...
That is not fucking ice, bro. What the fuck is that? You threw some shit in my drink?
No, bro.
Lying ass motherfucker.
What was it?
It was like a spitball or something.
I didn't throw
Oh, that
shit.
gave me such a...
He's gonna
Did you
pass
throw
out,
it in
bro.
there?
No, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I watched his face.
Almost swallowed that. It was like a dingleberry, bro.
Dude, was it an old Zen pouch? Maybe.
You fucking asshole.
I don't know. I didn't take the cup
get
out of the cupboard.
Anyway, that's the same shit.
Yeah, same shit. Different pile.
Yeah, it's, you know... You,
It really is, though.
Yeah.
You want to keep talking about shit and the what ifs and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and at the end of the day, man, if you don't fucking do something, nothing good will happen.
Nothing will happen.
That's not true.
Yeah, but yeah, stop saying that, Dino. You're
I'm saying,
upsetting Matthew
You said
a lot
last week,
Felt like it's been a long week.
Yeah.
but they've got some good time in,
Oh.
and still saying
Of
these.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So it's just. I mean, it always boils down to what do you want to do for your fucking life, man?
And
What-
I want to put this disclaimer out there.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Well,
got
just because
disclaimers.
You run it through the legal department yet?
it's all legal.
It's all legit. It's kosher.
You know, when we get into this shit that we're talking.
Yeah.
Ain't no one in this room claiming perfection here. But there are.
Have you seen me lately?
I've
Except
seen
Jonathan.
you. I've seen you.
Except John. I know Dino's on board with me. We're not perfect. Jonathan, he's in a world of his own.
It's beautiful here with rainbows and unicorns.
You're in a perfect circle.
Yeah. They call me half man, half amazing.
Circle jerk.
Yeah. That's it.
But, you know, there is, you know, what did we say last week? My quote was about no matter what the shitstorm, you're 100%.
100%, bro.
You know, as long as you continue to stay on this path and continue to put in the work, You know, man, some days, some weeks, some months. Yeah, you're going to fall off a little bit, but don't buy into that.
Right.
You know, no matter what, man, there's not a day that goes by I don't talk to, 15,
Jeez.
20 alcoholics.
NWA, bro. NMW.
No one's following
It was a
you.
long day for you today, huh?
NMW. No matter what club, bro.
There you go.
Where did you get NWA out of that, though? I would love to know.
That was a good band.
That-
was a good
No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. No matter what. And you know what, also to that point, is, again, I've heard this quote many times in this very room. The best apology is change behavior.
That's it.
Best apology.
I mean, how many sorries you need to
How
say?
many times-
Listen, this was...
Bro,
go ahead.
you keep stealing from me and then say sorry genuinely
Right.
every morning. Bro, fuck you, man.
Stop stealing.
Stop stealing
How
my
about
shit,
that?
bro.
I had a guy tell me years ago, if you say, I'm sorry, that means that you never intend to do it again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Because you're just lying.
You're just lying. I know you
Oh,
lying.
Christ, the people will tell you that throughout your life. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear sorry from you.
Don't want to
anymore.
hear it. Just shut the fuck up.
That's true, though.
You know what, though?
Give me my TV back.
I'm sorry this time.
I'm sorry.
Really.
This time, I swear to God, I
Swear,
promise.
Never happen again.
I'm going, I swear to God, tomorrow,
Tomorrow it's happening. I just
Tomorrow?
need a TV today.
just let me borrow $20 real quick.
Oh,
when
you
I
know
get
what I
paid.
watched again Saturday night, too? Requiem.
Oh, getting deep with it. Deep cut.
Feed me, Sarah. Feed me.
All right, what's
Sarah.
this comedian here?
That's not a comedian.
This guy.
The other guy's a comedian. That guy, yeah. I don't know. I've seen his face before.
I never seen
But he had some pretty clean, family-oriented, I guess, sober jokes. They were pretty funny, so I've saved
We'll be
it.
the judge of that.
Yeah, pretty
I
funny.
thought the clips are supposed to be sober
So,
clips.
could you throw some jokes out there? I know you have some really good recovery jokes. Could we hear a few of them?
Well, there was a study done that cocaine is as addictive as Oreo cookies. They put money for this, and I said, I don't agree. I never got up at 3 a.m, drove 150 miles for $30 of an Oreo cookie. Somebody said, what's your trigger? I said, I'm awake.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
I used to go to online meetings. My screen name was Bacardi 151. I didn't take it too serious. So yeah, I keep writing new stuff, and
You're funny.
yeah, thank you.
You really are funny.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's
If you didn't do comedy, what would you be doing?
good question. Drugs.
Really, though, right? They say the Oreo cookie. And before
I had
he
a
even
teacher in
fucking
the
was
second
finished, I
grade.
was like, Oreo cookies.
could-
Like, I love Oreo cookies.
Yeah,
But I ain't kicking in the door and stealing a TV and running down to a pawn shop
That's
for
some
an Oreo
dumb
cookie.
shit.
man.
Yeah, ain't not.
They're
that's not
delicious and
happening.
all, but you know what I mean? Yeah, what would you be doing if you went drugs, man?
Yeah, drugs for
You
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure,
Oh, it
dude.
was funny, man. It was funny.
All right, what do we got motivation wise?
We got some motivation.
Yeah, what we got quotation wise?
That's a good one.
Motivation, quotation,
They're all
elaboration,
They're all good.
connotation,
Shut the fuck up.
inebriation.
Get it. I'm gonna get a stick.
You better-
This long.
We need a fucking cattle prod for this guy tonight.
All right.
Hit us up.
Your anger is telling you where you feel powerless. Your anxiety is telling you that something in your life is off balance. Your fear, it's telling you what you care about. Your apathy, it's telling you where you're overextended and burnt out. Your feelings aren't random. They are messengers. And if you want to get anywhere, you need to be able to let them speak to you and tell you what you really need. You know, a lot of times, I love that one sentence. Your feelings are fucking messengers.
They are.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of the, I know for myself, I never want to look at a feeling.
Didn't you want to feel a feeling?
I'm just going to react.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, we ain't doing no deep dive
No,
around
no,
here.
no, we're not
None
talking
of that.
about that,
You know,
no.
we're just going to flip out and act
Yeah.
irrationally. But not having it, what the fuck is so funny?
I just glanced over at Jonathan's bad ideas and read the first line. But dude, I can't look at this
I can't
shit.
even read it.
Good for you. Because wait till you hear it.
But you know, it's one of those things, man. Yeah, I think a lot of the times, feelings are another way to help me to look down on myself. Like there's something wrong with me. I'm newly sober. I feel bad, or I feel emotional, or I have anxiety. Instead of just like, okay, right back to the calling on my network, reaching out to someone else to talk about what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Hi, karate. And, working through it. That's the thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I saw him doing this. I saw the karate coming out a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm going to do this.
What did it say about the anger?
No. Don't worry about that.
No. What did it say about the anger?
But Matt, how many times? I don't know for you, but I know a lot of my.
Get your fucking hand out of here.
Yeah, get those hands out of there. I'll hold hands. My experience was that I got a lot of shoulds. Oh, you shouldn't feel bad, or you shouldn't be sad about that, or you shouldn't feel anxious about that. Oh, I got a lot
My
of
shoulds came the other way. You should feel bad.
My shoulds went the other way, and I. Fuck, man. Then when I felt that way, I was like, I don't think I should feel this way. Or coming into sobriety, why do I feel like shit, man? Why does everything suck? I thought I should feel fucking better, And it's lies because we're not in touch with those messengers that you're talking about.
You're not even listening either.
Wow.
That's the real deal, dude. Because there's nobody. I've never been to a meeting and they say stop drinking and drugging, and everything is going to be peaches and cream from here on out.
Right.
Nobody's ever said that to me.
Yeah.
Nobody. But in my mind, I'm like, why does everything fucking suck? And everybody's like, well, yeah.
Well, I hear the part from Dino, I'm Dino, I'm alcoholic too. I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. Everything in between there is like cut out in my head, when I'm new. I just ignore all that in between.
Oh, I used to say that all the time about that. Used to say this when you go, especially when you go into a program or rehab. You got to be real careful when you share your story about what you say.
Yeah.
Because as a newcomer, I want to hear, I don't go to as many meetings as I used to go to. I don't do this. I don't do that.
I should go to more meetings.
Co-sign all that shit all day,
but
bro.
that's the newcomers looking for key things.
And now I'm coming out doing 2 meetings a week, and I'm good. I'm good.
Let me tell you something.
This guy he's got 10 years, bro. And he's drinking Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm going to tell you right now.
He's not drinking rehab coffee, bro. So
obviously
I trust him.
This is why they tell you our literature. You should probably chew the fat with somebody else when you're reading that stuff. Because let me tell you, dude, in one of our literature, it says the alcoholic almost never recovers on his own. Bro, I took that word almost. I was like, so there is a chance.
There is some hope. So you're telling me I got a chance.
Dumb and Dumber. 1 in a million.
So you're telling me
I got a chance. Yeah.
So, dude, let me tell you, when the last time I passed over the last time I was in my last rehab, and I read that, and I go, I better black that word out. I better black that. And I grabbed the marker, and I blacked that word out. I said, I cannot see that word, because my mind instantly just went, so there might be a way I can do this without showing my face at the men's spot anymore. Yeah. Bro, I had to black that word out. So, and that's another thing that I actually had to talk to people I was associating myself with, my sponsor, the guys I was in the house with, like, hey man, listen what I thought about this word almost. Because if I didn't say it to anybody, it would have stayed with me.
Right.
grown.
That's amazing.
Almost for you was like deserve for me.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So anyway, anger shows you where you're powerless.
Oh, okay.
And that's as real as fuck.
Trying to control a situation,
That's
man.
right.
That's right.
Because anger is that emotion of I feel that I have authority or control over the situation, even though I'm just
Or I should.
destroying the world,
Yeah.
and I think it's under my power. Yeah. Good shit, man.
What a great fucking day today is, bro.
Great day. Fucking
Just
great.
unbelievable.
Fucking let's facepalm these microphones.
No one else did that.
Yeah.
Just you.
All together.
Fuck
The feelings thing, dude. I avoided these at all costs my whole entire life. I cannot feel anything.
No.
I don't want to feel a thing. I'll do some anger.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it feels good.
I had anger and laughter.
That
That was it.
It's
And half
thought
the
to
time
be
I
a
didn't even know what the fuck I was laughing at.
Yeah, it's thought to be a safe emotion or a masculine emotion, you know? Dude, I had an experience today. I met with a new person. They came up to me, and before they even said a word to me, they came up and they gave me a great big hug. And I was like, just meeting you. And they're like, oh, that's from a person you worked with 2 years ago that I've been in contact with. And I was like, Wow. That's incredible.
That's pretty heavy.
Just because it had that much of an impact on them and,
And what an impact on you, dude.
dude.
On you.
You
know?
don't even, yeah. I mean, I don't think normal people really understand the amount.
Did he ask for your autograph?
Yeah. Yeah. I said no signatures today. I put my
No
glasses
pictures,
on.
please.
Please. Yeah, I don't think, normal people really understand that,
What
the
you
impact
say.
of that shit, man, that has on you. Like what you were talking about today, the time we went up to High Watch and that person
Yeah.
came up to you and
Yeah.
was like, dude, I've been sober since you guys spoke up there.
Yeah.
The one
that's fucking
time I
awesome,
went to
dude.
speak somewhere else, right? And it's like, you're from Waterbury? He's like, yeah. He's like, you know Dino? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh man, I heard him and this other guy speak up at High Watch. No, it was you and him. He
missed
said I
you.
left after Dino. I said, yeah, you missed me.
Oh,
Really?
man, that's
You don't
funny,
remember
man.
me telling you that?
I do remember.
I
yeah.
spoke at Farrell.
Yeah,
I do.
That's fucking hilarious.
Going back to
Oh, he was back at Farrell?
He was one of the sponsors at a meeting.
I was going to say, he should have stayed and listened to you.
going back to what you say when you go into a recovery center, or even in a meeting, or even in life in general, man. I always do say my life is amazing today. I've never had it so good. All this stuff, I have nothing to complain on. I've been through it. But let me reiterate some things here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I have to follow up with that and it's got to be fast. Because you know how we hear it's, okay, so it's good. Okay, cool.
We're good. We're good.
Put the
Can I
crack pipe
check
down.
out?
Where's the money? Where's the girl? Where's the house? Where's all this great shit?
Spiritual experience. Here, please. Check, please.
And when I reiterate that, it's not the money, the house. It's the spiritual connection.
Yeah.
My network of sober men. It's like the stuff that is not material and not replaceable. You know what I mean?
I used to have this guy down in New York, Ed H. He's still there. He's fucking solid, man. He's part of my foundation in New York. And he used to always say that. He used to say, before I heard Dino saying it, was like, I got a life beyond my wildest dreams. And I'd sit there as like a newcomer and like 60 days sober. And I'm like, and not this is not an insult to him. He's a fantastic image of sobriety, but he had nothing. He was a simple person. He didn't have like fancy clothes or anything.
Very humble guy.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? He ain't got shit. Like he had a working car. He had he was accountable, responsible. I never understood what this life beyond his wildest dreams was until I stuck around for a little while.
Right.
And then just a one time he said that saying, and I was like, oh shit, so do I, bro. So do I. I got a fucking life that I couldn't imagine, because when did I ever imagine a life that I wasn't tied to a drink or a drug, bro? That was incomprehensible. And not to say that, this isn't a day at a time program, but there are days, a lot of days, that sometimes I just don't even think about, the drugs or the alcohol or anything like that. I just live life, man, because I've done this hard work to get to the point where I can live life, man.
Just adult.
Bro, and let me tell you, man, that was the fucking first year sucked terribly. Terribly. It was horrible and deplorable. It was deplorable. So, good shit, man.
Feelings,
I like that.
man.
Talk to the messengers.
That was good. I remember my last rehab. I'm like, they're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so we got to identify what you're feeling right now. I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling. And let's go in the room real quick. Let's get this. Let's try to start identifying what we're feeling, man.
Get all this. The
I remember
feeling
that
out.
particular night was being happy. And I didn't know how to be happy. I was, what do you mean I don't know how to be happy? I'm happy as hell.
It's like
They're like-
Frank. Shout out to Frank the other night. Said the most honest thing I've heard in a long time. He's like, dude, I don't know what's going to be different. I was like, thank you, man. Thank you. That new guy, sitting in the back. It's like, I don't know what's going to be different, Boom. That's open-mindedness, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It really
For
is.
Once you're not
It really
saying,
is.
I know it's going to be different.
I don't know is an amazing sentence, man. It really is. I don't know.
Very freeing.
It takes a lot of weight off your shoulders.
Yeah. But it's difficult to say.
Difficult.
Pride.
Ego.
The worst.
They conspire together.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
All right, let me
metal
school
friends
you
will know
guys.
that
What's going on here?
You're going to school me? What are we going into? Bad ideas?
Bad ideas, man.
Oh, Lord help us.
Lordy Lord. All these
Wait
bad
till you see
ideas.
this. I just glimpsed it. That's why I started laughing. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, Mel.
This is a good idea, man. I don't know about what you're talking about. This is
So
fucking great,
horrible.
bro.
This is
So
spot on why this is even a segment.
You should be able to serve half the prison time for a murder before you do it. If you choose to go to prison before a murder instead of after, then you can serve half of your sentence. This could result in people that have murders planned realizing how bad it is in prison and changing their mind. If you choose to leave early, your time doesn't carry over. If you want to do this, you try it again in the future. You want to? It's almost like you bank, like you invest in a get out of jail free card. You know, like all right, you know what? I'm going to commit some 2 years of my life to serve some time, and then I'll go freelance doing a crime that might carry the sentence of 2 years. No,
Bad idea.
Shut up. Next.
grocery store shelves. This one's specific for you and Dino. Specific for you guys. I picked this one out. Grocery store shelves that have a secret step that pulls out of the second bottom shelf to help
That's
support
pretty good.
short
I can't
people
do it.
reach
That's
the
so-
top shelf.
Dude, that's funny because I was in a store the
It's
other
funny
day.
because you're short.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to get something at the top, and I'm climbing and shit, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
But sometimes they're not sturdy
Yeah.
up against the
Oh,
wall,
I
and they
know.
start coming down.
They're
with
not
you.
bolted into
No, I
anything.
know
They
that.
move freely.
Listen, I'm not above asking a tall motherfucker,
Nah.
hey, my man,
My man, you just scoops
Help
that
me.
off, and as long as it just falls down, I'll catch it. You know what I
help
mean?
a brother out.
One of the guys I was working with, he's really tall, and he says, yeah, one of my pet peeves is that like I'll be in a grocery store and short people ask me to get shit off the top shelf, and you know what? I'm gonna fucking return that favor. I'm gonna come asking you to get some shit off the bottom shelf. Yo, pick that up for me real quick, Grandma. Bend over and pop that thing
man,
out.
you need me to pick up that quarter? I got you.
So a while ago, Dino was looking for jobs that he could do nothing. He found a couple like where you could poop and sell your poop in Massachusetts. I think they're big on the poop.
Yeah.
You're also
Boston,
talking about
actually.
Yeah,
Boston.
Boston. Yep, they like the poop up there.
It's real, dude.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, but you got to live there, you told me.
You got to live there.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate downside.
Fuck that.
Also, he's talking about sleeping. There's sleep studies. They'll pay you to sleep.
There are some sleep studies.
So
there.
I think I got you a new job opportunity here, Dino.
Here we go.
We're going to open our first reverse zoo. It's a zoo, but instead of people watching animals watch people. So visitors enter an enclosure designed to look like a mildly depressing suburban home, maybe a shitty office cube or a gym. Animals can roam freely outside, observing humans in their natural habitats, watching TV, working out at a gym, or having a meltdown at the office, Just take your dog for a little walk at the reverse zoo. Watch Dino, fucking go down some rabbit holes. And
I think they'd be pretty entertained.
I'd pay that money.
Really?
Go watch you in a zoo. No, you're not.
You're not an animal.
Yeah, but I can bring
And there's
my dog.
no money in that.
There's some money in there.
There's zero money in that. Animals don't make money. They don't
I'm
have
telling
money.
you, man. I'm telling you.
That idea gets worse the more you think about it. That's how fucked up that idea is.
My lord.
Well, all right.
Lord.
You guys didn't like any of those ideas this
No.
week? I think the
mean-
grocery store
I
one was a
mean-
good idea for you guys.
The
Yeah,
grocery
I'll
store one was
co-sign
pretty
that
cool.
one.
Maybe if you enter the grocery store, you get like if you enter in under a certain height, they just a key pops out and it's a key to the secret shelf. So you could just
About the sound effects for that shelf.
Or maybe don't make the shelf so high. The fuck?
yeah. Well,
Right?
I don't go grocery shopping anymore. I just
You know what I hate,
hunt
dude?
wild animals.
Department stores
I forage.
where the in between clothes and all that shit, it's like this big, dude. You can't get a carriage through that. You're like raking all the tags off the clothes, and then somebody's coming in the other direction. You're just like,
What am I doing now? Yeah. You know, I was a leash child. I was a leash child.
I could see that.
Yeah, my
I
mom put
believe that.
Yeah, totally
because
see
we
that
would get
shit.
into department stores.
Yeah, and you're a fucking scatterbrain.
I was an invincible
God,
fence
son.
child.
Oh,
Yeah.
You had a shock collar?
Oh yeah, it fucking hurt. You better fucking believe it. It was my mom's hand though.
Oh, I was like, bro, why don't you just take it off? You have opposable thumbs. You can do that.
Not if my mom had anything, she'd have snapped them fucking thumbs right off.
Yeah.
My mom was militant, bro. She was
Yeah. You get the wooden spoon, or you just got the hand straight up?
we had the wooden spoon for a little while, but as I don't know about any other fucking nationality, but Italian boys, we moved from wooden spoons to metal spoons to fucking vacuum cleaners, whatever.
Anything that's handy.
Anything that's handy and it's hard and won't break.
You know what? You got to ask Maritza if this is a big Puerto Rican thing, but I heard throwing shoes.
Yeah.
Throwing shoes is like Puerto Rican, I think. Puerto Rican people get the shoes thrown at them.
You know what else? I don't know if this is in any other nationality, but if you're sweeping your floor while they're in your house and the broom goes across your feet, that means that person wishes you like bad luck or harm.
They don't wish you. They just say it's bad luck to sweep
It's
someone's
bad
feet.
luck. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I just learned this one
That's an old
like
one.
recently.
That's super old.
Is this gypsy? What are we-
Give me your tears, Gypsy, or I will take them.
That's not even the line. I looked up the line. It's not even the line.
No, it isn't. I know. I know.
like it though.
I like
What,
it.
give
the
me
way
your
I say
tears? Yes, it is.
It's not exactly what he says. It's not.
It's not exactly.
But I've said it so many times.
That's
that
what it is now.
It's mine now. So,
Yeah.
all right, dude. Are we done with those fucking ideas?
Yeah, fucking terrible.
All right, tonight is whose?
No. Showtime. Watch this,
Oh,
bro.
the watch this. I forgot about
You know,
that.
I'm going to take over as host here. I think I got to fucking take over now.
I'll put little post-its on the table to remind me what we're doing. So the watch this. All right, so the movie of the week. Actually been passing this movie by. Every time I see it, I don't even hit the trailer. I don't do anything. I just pass by
I
it.
jumped on it.
I love Miles Teller.
Halt.
Hungry, angry, lonely, tired?
No, shut the fuck up. That's my halt.
STFU?
We needed something to change our fortunes. Do not fear me, Gypsy. All I want from you is your tears.
See?
Please give them to me or I will take them.
It's pretty close.
It's close. It's close. Do not fear me, Gypsy.
Please give them to me or I will take them. Dude, what a freaking movie that
I
was.
love that.
He's got some balls.
Well, you made me love it even more. If I'm being honest.
When they're chasing each other in the hotel with the fist dildo.
Oh, yeah.
Naked. Oh, my God, dude.
I just love when he goes into those uncomfortable situations and he just plays like
Nah.
an idiot.
What? Remember?
No.
When he was trying to learn like vernacular of like the English ways of speaking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to the grocery store. Nah.
Yes.
So the guy was like, yeah, that's how you say it. He was like, I'm going to the grocery store, not. He'd be like, no, you're doing the wrong emphasis. And in the middle of the guy explaining, he's like, you want not? What a movie. I loved it, man. I loved it.
All right,
So watch
Back to
this.
your movie.
Watch this. The Gorge. Miles Teller.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, man. I kept passing by it. Dude, it's got something for everybody in this movie.
Yeah. Boys, take this home
Mystery.
to your wife.
Mystery, violence,
Romance.
Just an amazing movie, an amazing premise. Like, just a really good movie. And it's not even brand new.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's like a year or two old.
No shit.
Yeah. So I kept passing by, and even though
I
I'm
just saw it the
a
other day.
big Miles Teller
Yeah,
fan,
yeah.
I've just always passed by. It just didn't really look like something. It
You're
just
not that big a fan then.
Yeah,
It
not that big of a fan.
to
bro.
me, sometimes, dude, I judge the book by its cover.
Yeah.
When I see the picture of the movie, I'm like, nah,
Same.
it doesn't look for me. It looks
Yeah.
like it's what science fiction.
I'll
Yeah.
open up the thing and see how many stars it gets.
That's true.
I don't really go by stars because then I'm putting everything on people.
Yeah.
But it does have some good, decent stars.
Like,
It's got
what's that?
7 something on the on our TV. Fucking
Well, I'll tell you what. We watched it Saturday night, and I've watched it 2 more times after that. Really? I love it. Wow. I love the movie, dude. It's a great movie. I like you, my attention span
limited.
is pretty limited. So sometimes I'll watch a movie 10 times, and
You
I'm like,
can't fuck with him.
no, I know. I know. But I will be like, oh, I don't even remember that part. You know
Give
what
me
I
your
mean?
tears, Gypsy.
Give me your tears, Gypsy, or I will take them. But The Gorge.
Fantastic
Very
movie.
good movie, man. Very good movie.
The premise. Let's get into a premise a little bit. Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
I can't give too much because, okay,
I'll do it.
no. So, Miles Teller is a Marine.
Yep.
He's out of the service, but he still gets called to do some jobs for
Secret
the military.
stuff.
He's an amazing sharpshooter,
Yeah.
long distance sharpshooter.
Why are you quotations? If
Yeah,
that's
I don't
what
know.
he is.
He's really a sharpshooter. So it's
I don't
not-
really know what this means.
Dino doesn't really know what to do with his hands.
I am Italian.
You remember
forget about
Friends
it.
with Joey learning the quotations?
He's like, I don't know what this means.
I'm going to the store. No, that's not how it works.
I can't remember the other girl's name. The other supporting actor. She was amazing.
She is amazing.
She
and
was
she was in Queen's Gambit.
She was also a sharpshooter, and what happened?
Was she a sharpshooter?
She was one of them sharpshooters. So both sides of the military hires both of them.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes. And Sigourney Weaver's in it too. I mean, there's some pretty
Yeah.
deep, but for the most part, those two are the only ones in the movie for most of the movie. And they're supposed to guard this gorge.
The gorge.
And
What the fuck's a gorge?
it's like a big valley.
It's like the
inside
Grand
of-
Canyon, but smaller.
okay.
Yeah.
But
It's not a
that's
canyon,
that's
it's
as
a
far
gorge.
as I could really go. You know what I mean? Without giving too
All right,
much
thanks.
away.
You said
okay?
enough.
No,
So-
I don't know. You said enough there.
No, the gorge,
I
man.
didn't know
Just
we
check
got
out
that.
the gorge.
It's
It's a
great.
great movie. If you don't like it, something's wrong with you.
You know
what I
another
mean?
thing though? So far, none of the. What do I have? What's my thing?
Mine,
Positive?
motivation.
Positive,
yeah,
motivational,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
No
Nothing.
comments.
Zero.
Nope.
No comments on the movies.
I think I'm going to start commenting on my own shit.
And not one comment about your stupid ideas.
I did get.
I would figure that would get some comments. I really would.
You know what? Maybe I got to take over here, and I got to rerun. I got to stop letting AI do all the editing on the shorts, and I'll cherry pick the good stuff.
Cherry picking, bro. So
It's biased, though. Then
The
it's
Gorge,
me
guys.
picking
Check it
good
out. It's
stuff
a
out.
great movie. Miles Teller.
Then every short's gonna be John.
War Dog.
Yeah.
Remember War Dogs? War Dogs was a good movie
Oh,
with him.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
War
actually
Dogs.
a true story.
Yeah.
That was a true story based on true events.
Yep.
Jonah Hill, Miles Teller.
another Lord of War.
Oh, with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Leto.
Yeah.
That
was a
good
really
as
good
fuck.
movie. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings was a true story
Shut
too.
up.
So is Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude.
And the Labyrinth.
Depends on who you ask.
Superman.
So check out The Gorge. Again, check out Back to Black if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse story.
Amy Winehouse story, and then The Beautiful Boy. But I'll keep coming with him, man, because I'm a
love
movie
it,
watcher,
bro.
man.
I love
I
it.
could have been
He's
Siskel.
a movie watcher.
I could have
Yeah.
been Siskel and Ebert. All right, so we're
Why
gonna
is it
we're
Siskel
gonna
and Ebert?
because it was
It
two
was
guys.
two guys, you fucking clown.
Yeah, I know that, but why are we quoting and?
Because we
It's a
don't know what it
joke because
means.
He doesn't know how to use quotations.
All right, we're going to move on to our next segment. But before we do that, please, again, gently hit that like button.
How about we'll do reverse psychology?
Yes.
Don't hit the
Yeah, no.
fucking
Don't
button.
even
No
watch
comments,
the
please.
show.
No
Don't
comments.
comment.
Don't even ask for help.
Don't watch the show. Well, that was going far.
So, again, like,
He went
subscribe.
Too far.
Too far.
Like, subscribe, follow, share the show with somebody you know.
Oh, I hate that saying.
He
Please.
loves that.
I
saying.
fucking
Dude,
hate
it's
He
it.
loves
sticking.
it.
Boys, it's sticking.
Just
It's-
because it rhymed.
Bro, it's going on a shirt. Sobriety dates. Let us celebrate with you, man. That is very important for other people to hear. It's not yours. It's ours.
Right.
Okay? And if you need help, let us know. Okay? We got guys, man. And that's real. So,
If you need help, let us know and share the show with
people
somebody
you know.
that you know.
love it. All right. Moving on to our one time, bro. Whose is it? I know it's not mine.
It's
Because
this fucking idiot.
This fucking idiot.
Jonathan's.
He don't have
Oh,
one.
one time, bro.
My brain is empty at El Momento. Let's think about this. What's a good one time?
How about a one time in sobriety?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you? So, all right, I'll just do this one time. If it was a repeat, I'm sorry.
Don't tell the Dropkick Murphy story.
No,
You told me.
no, not that. That's awesome, though. You know,
I lost my way.
in Boston, man, I should have taken up the job shitting. I was out of a job at that time.
Dude, it's
so.
$1,500 a week.
Bro, so this one time, and I think that people get the distorted view that you get sober and that old life is put behind you and it just is like
Like
a
it never
distant,
existed.
distant thing. It's not, man. It's I live this not necessarily in terms of my memories or in the recall on a daily basis, but it does from time to time happen. And, there was this time that I was driving. My buddy Tom was celebrating like 7 or 8 years sober in New York. I had already moved out to Waterbury. And I was still trying to keep that connection with my guys there, which I still have. I just don't get to see him as often. And, it was his anniversary on a Sunday night. And they do anniversaries a little different. Like it's prepared ahead of time. They cater it. Like they get food, chicken marsala, all this good stuff. People
This
bring
is
food.
monthly celebrants?
Monthly, every month they do it.
Really?
Last Sunday of the month, and then you get up there, they do your happy anniversary too, and then they get cake and you.
They sing?
Yeah,
I've
it's a whole
never
day.
They do it out in Stanford. The closer you get to New York, they do it a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a big ordeal, and then you share. You get a special speaker for your event and all that stuff.
They
So
do
we
that up in Mass.
yeah, so we were going out there, and Ashley's really close, with all those guys out there. So she was going to come with me, and we get in the car and we start driving, and it's a 7 o'clock meeting, and probably on the road at like 6 o'clock, and we're just driving down 84. And it goes silent in the car. I got some music playing, whatever. And I just like, I had this thought in my head that popped in that was like dark, grungy. Like I just got this overwhelming urge to just smoke some crack, you know, not the good kind, not like the first 5 seconds, like the dirty 2 hours that ensue afterwards, or 2 years or whatever that come afterwards. And I'm like, wow. And there was still not much of a filter between my brain and my mouth. So I just blurted it out to my wife, forgetting that it's my wife and Earthling in the car. And I was like, wow, I just want to smoke some crack right now. And she's like, looks at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're on the way to your friend's anniversary. And I was like, oh, yeah. No.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, no. I didn't say that.
Jokes.
The program kicked in because I was always taught, you know, like you said, if I leave that idea in my head, it just festers and festers.
Grows legs.
Yeah, so I shared about it. I got over it, and we moved on, and we celebrated, and I didn't smoke any crack that night. But, you know, that is occasionally I get those ideas like, hey, man, I'd like to smoke some crack. Thankfully, I've been blessed with a beautiful life now that I don't have to act on those impulses, you know. But I liked what was shared the other night because sometimes Ashley's not even sitting in the car. And sometimes Dino and Matt don't have their phone nearby, or they're working, or they're doing whatever they're doing. And it's just me and my higher power between a drink or a drug. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing preventing me from acting on that, you know? And I still, I could roll this into another thing. I still have issues with restraint of pen and tongue, man. I get fucked up and I forget where other people are in their recovery or in their life or their journey. And I forget that my way is not the only way. And I get resentful and I fucking freak out on people and I just lose my shit. But this program's taught me not to let that go an entire day. Rarely can that go an entire hour. I think that's the max I've ever let anything go, is like that I have to act on that and I have to like either apologize or say my piece or whatever to rectify it in my brain and with the outside world. You know what I mean?
Gotta let them live and let live, man.
And that's hard to do sometimes, man.
It is.
That's very hard to do sometimes, you know.
So one time, John, you told your wife you wanted to smoke some crack. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome, you know. It was like the one time
Hey,
I
it's better.
Hey, awesome.
It's awesome. It was better than not telling her and smoking crack.
Yeah, way better.
way better.
I've done that too, though. I've done that to Marissa. Like, man, that beer looks fucking good as fuck right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she'd be like, no, and I'm like, I know. I just got to get it out of me. You know what I mean? You happen to be the only one here right now, so
Yeah, you just got to talk about it.
got to blurt it out. I got to do it. I do have to get my shit out of me.
It don't matter how long we've been coming around or removed from a drink or a drug, dude. The longer that resonates in me, it's like fucking poison, dude.
Dude, I remember coming up on somewhere around 4 years, and I was driving alone. And I remember Hal talks about this story all the time, how he's going golfing and the sun's shining out and everything's going good. And the same thing was happening with me. Everything is going good. I'm in the first car in recovery and legitimate, registered, insured, thinking about how amazing my life is going. And I'm getting off Route 8 into Brooklyn. And all of a sudden, I get this nauseous feeling. And
Guts.
And I go, I do have some money on me.
Hell yeah, you do.
I'm like, holy shit. I was like, I got to get back on the highway and go the other way, dude. And I was just like, oh my God, dude. I was like, man, this thing is constantly coming for me, bro. I can't escape it because it is me.
Dude, I had a friend,
You know what I mean?
rest in peace, man. You would rip out a dollar bill if he smelt the dollar bill. The next thing you're he was like, dude, the ball got started already. Like,
So anyway, good one. That was a good one. Fucking your wife's night all up. That's
fucking
awesome.
great. Yeah.
All right, again, guys, please, I'm begging you. Don't
Don't do it.
subscribe, don't share, don't comment on any of the movies or the motivational.
You know, basically
speaking.
just do what you've been doing.
Yeah, you guys just keep doing what you're doing.
Don't do what
It's
you've been
working out
doing.
great. But please share the show. Please like. Please subscribe. Tell people to subscribe. I've been out there being a subscribing Nazi. I'm
love
like,
it.
yeah, open up the YouTube. Here, let me get your phone. I'll subscribe. You can watch this episode.
Got Carmen the other night.
No, Carmen was already subscribed.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, he was already subscribed. He just don't
Solidified
watch.
that. Yeah.
Every day when I'm working, I said, oh, you heard about the podcast?
Yeah,
Oh, you got
yeah,
a podcast?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
I should give you cards. Just give cards
I was
out.
thinking about that the other night.
Two cards.
I think because I gave all those.
Yeah, those little flyers out.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. I'll get more.
I'll start putting them out in parking lots, dude.
Hell yeah, just stick them to
Put 'em in
people's
somebody's
windows.
windshield. Like
Yeah.
glue.
Yes.
Glue.
Oh, they'll definitely get a comment with the glue on it. Yeah. All right, I guess that's about it, man. Good motivation,
New bad
good
idea.
topics, good videos, horrible ideas. Don't forget to watch The Gorge, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that stuff. And I think the only thing left I have to say is thank you for being a friend.